My name is Maria Elena Durazo, and I'm Executive Secretary Treasurer of the Los Angeles County Federation of Labor, AFL-CIO. I'm proud to represent over 300 unions who in turn represent 800,000 workers in Los Angeles County. Please welcome to our Town Hall on Veterans and Good Jobs. Please welcome our United States Secretary of Labor, Hilda Solis.
That right to go back to work. Because we're finding that there are employers right now that are refusing to give our veterans their jobs, the rightful place back at work.
My name is Jordan Naish, and I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Thank you. When I graduated from high school, I knew, like my brother, I wanted to serve this country by joining the Marine Corps. After my 3 deployments to Iraq as a field wireman, I find myself fighting again. But for this time, it's for a good job back home. So I'm here today to tell you my story. I wish my story could have been a positive one of success, but it's not. After my first 2 deployments to Iraq, I was discharged from the Marine Corps, honorable discharge, and I used the GI Bill, and I got my certificate in fiber optics. And for that, I used that, and I got a good job at a successful company and a profitable company for AT&T. I was hired under a contract up to 3 years with the possibility of being a full-time employee. And after 1.5 years of working at AT&T, I was recalled back into the Marine Corps to fight again for this country. I was recalled for 1 year, and when I got back home, I had about 6 months left on my contract, and the company pretty much said they're not going to hire me back on. And there's gonna be nothing for me. I was shocked to hear this news, and immediately felt everything I've done, everything I've worked for, everything I've strived to become is a failure. I don't think I should be punished for serving my country. In the time I served in Iraq, for that year I was working for AT&T, they counted that time against me. So I really only got to work 2 years for the company. And yesterday, the 23rd, was my last day. And here I am today. I'm a 26-year-old man, trying to do good, trying to be successful, and it's just hard for us, for as veterans, to come home and try the best that we can to have a good future for our families. Pretty much, we're not here asking to be a millionaire. We're not asking here to be, to get a free lunch. I just want to be able to serve and have the opportunity to live this American dream that I've fought so hard to preserve. Thank you.
This is Kenny Williams, President, CWA Local 9510. We're out here this morning for 2 reasons. The first reason was to support the veterans that are coming back after fighting for our country in Iraq and Afghanistan and elsewhere in the world. We came here to support them. Now we're going to start a march, a historic and very important march from Union Station in downtown Los Angeles to 433 Olive, one of the hubs in Los Angeles of AT&T's corporate greed.
Union is middle class. nobody's right, if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their mind, getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going on.
Is to take up John Wilhelm's challenge and say, here in LA, we are going to stand with you, we're going to walk with you, we're going to picket with you, let's show AT&T that they can't do it in LA, they can't do it anywhere in the United States of America.
By your hard work, your skilled work, for decades and decades, you have made this company able to be profitable. They cannot be permitted to go backwards, to take away the fruits of your labor. Every one of us has to stand with you, fight with you, be with you, until that company does what's right. Last year, we took back the politics of this country. But that's only the first step, because the politics of this country will only get better when workers are able to reel in corporate greed, to stop the corporate corruption that caused the political mess that we all got into. Came home at the end of the war, a Distinguished Flying Cross, a Silver Star, Air Medal, and he came home weak, but he didn't come home broke. And he went to work for Pacific Telephone. 1947, the fight was back in him, and he took part in the 1947 strike, 90-day strike against Pacific Telephone and against the Bell system in this company that formed CWA. That's the kind of spirit that founded our union. That's the kind of fighter that we need, that got us the benefits we enjoy today. Every one of you inherited those benefits. People fought for them, people bled for them, and we're not going to give them up. Flash forward 53 years to today. We got a Marine that served in Iraq, 2 tours. And they won't count his time overseas, and they bounce him out of a job yesterday because he doesn't have time in their life. This is absolutely one of the most disgusting, despicable corporate acts I've seen in my 30 years. That first veteran that I talked about was my dad. And Dad, I hate to say it, but for the first time in my life, I'm glad you're not here. Because I couldn't bear to see the tears in your eyes at what this company became and what they're doing to the workers that you fought for, that you bled for, and got these benefits. It's just disgusting. I'm appalled.
What a field day for the heat.
You're doing here today? My name is Felipe Cano from the CWA Local 9588 out of the Colton, but I'm an AVP out of the Coachella Valley, supporting our brothers in AT&T.
I want to thank all of you for 9510 for what you've been doing for us and with this fight. I'm with you, you're with us. Just keep it up, keep up the good work.
Okay, special shout out for Ernie Gonzalez from our shop going to Iraq. I think his 3rd time maybe, but today when we saw that young corporal, that term employee the company just shafted, another example of corporate greed where Randall, he gets a zillions and he's going to shaft the GIs coming back.
Not only our future, our children's and our grandchildren's future. Once they take your benefits, they will not let them come back. So don't let them take your benefits.
I'm Lee Washington, Chief Steward from Verizon, and I just want my AT&T brothers to know that I got their back. I'll be there, I'll support with them, and so will the rest of Verizon.
CWA!
What? CWA! What? CWA!